Welcome back to Seriously Funny. So I did lie in the last episode. My lab was not last week. It was, well, the week that you're hearing this. So next episode, we'll talk about that lab a bit. Yeah. Until then, this episode's kind of just going to be fun, funny, just really lighthearted and talk about some fun, simple things. And to start, let's talk about how this pandemic is taking over the world. God's really winning the Plague Inc. thing right now, really taking a dub in that game right now. And he named the virus the beer virus. You ever seen someone play Plague Inc? You go on Twitch or something, right? And so you watch them play this game, this Plague Inc, and it's like, it's funny. And one of the things they do is they give like some stupid name to the virus. And this one, God was like, the beer virus. Yep, that's funny. I think all my Twitch streamers are gonna love that, won't they? So that was great. Shout out God, I guess, for being so funny. I just popped my finger. That was so loud, wasn't it? Yeah. I feel like everything sounds so echoey for some reason. We'll be fine. Anyways, the first topic we will touch is this English language thing. I've written a blog for, uh, what, coming up to 5 years, 4 years? Yeah, 4 years. Coming up to 4 years now. And I'm doing this podcast thing, right? So I would like to think I understand how to utilize the English language to a fair extent. That said, my English grades would disagree. So, maybe a bit less there, right? So, it's a dumb language. All right, this is my argument. All right, okay, let's go over this. First of all, let's look at this word. All right, this word colloquial. What the frick does that mean? I'm sure that's what most people would think, right? Well, the definition for colloquial is a word used in normal or formal speech. Colloquial is a paradox. You see what I'm saying? It's out of no one knows what this word means, right? And I saw this word in my AP English exam in junior year of high school. Yeah, I think I missed that question. What the frick, man? Why does this word exist? Why is that the definition it should not be? Why is colloquial not a colloquial word? And then next to that, why does the letter C exist? What's the point? You know, Eh, we can use K or we can use S. Why is C taking the job of K and S? What's happening here? It's like the artificial intelligence problem all over again. What's my purpose if the robot can do it? So C is putting two letters out of work, man. I don't know how I feel about that, right? Like, why did uh, X steal the word xylophone from Z? These things suck. F you, C. Okay, the C's shouldn't exist. Argument number one, and then silent letters. Knight, knee. What is that? Bruh. Why does the letter N just make the K nervous? Make the letter K nervous? Knowledge, cano. Man, what's happening here? And then there's just like random E's at the end of words, right? Minute. Other words that end in E when it shouldn't be there. I don't know, man. What's the point of this? And then why is minute and minute spelled the same? How do you? Uh, uh, Come on, man. That's just mean. You're telling people they gotta memorize a thing? Not fun. Not fun at all. So yeah, spelling is definitely one of the most random things in the world, man. Pronunciation, spelling. This is why kids give up in school, man. For real. I mean, crap. You could go into kindergarten, preschool. All right, guys, we're gonna have a spelling test. Spell this word. It doesn't make sense. It's just why. You ever looked at a dictionary? Don't. It's a horrible time. Don't do it. Don't look at dictionaries. The next thing we can discuss is this goes into a more serious podcast, but I'm just gonna be stupid here, and we're gonna talk about self improvement, right? So, self improvement's cool, but I'm talking about the business built on self improvement. Preying on insecure people, right? And for example, why do you write? Why is there books written to make friends? If you are reading a book on how to get better at friendship, wh- what are you doing? How about Crazy idea, right? How about instead of sitting down on your Friday night and reading a book on how to make friends, you go out and talk to people? Crazy, right? Crazy idea. Crazy. But self improvement, I gotta read my books, right? So, come on, man. Come on. What is that? What are we doing here? Next is this idea, this quote. Everyone likes to throw it around every now and then. You miss every shot you don't take. This is incorrect. This is completely incorrect. If you don't throw the ball, you didn't miss, you didn't throw the ball. Okay? What are you talking about? Why? I disagree. I disagree greatly with your statement. To be honest, if you threw the ball and missed, it's better than if you didn't throw the ball at all. Missing is a great thing. We can learn from missing. Like your elbow, it's weak. All right? I don't care that you broke your elbow, but go throw the stupid ball and miss. It's better for you than not shooting the stupid ball. Don't tell people that not throwing the ball is missing. That's not good. What the frick is that? You're trying to villainize missing? Come on, man. We all miss every now and then. That's cool. Don't equivalent that to not doing it. All right. If I go see a cutie and I'm like, hey, yo, you want to watch anime together, and I get rejected, that's better than if I saw her and I didn't say that. So no. You do not miss every shot that you do not take. This is incorrect. And the next one, the next quote I have is, shoot for the moon, and if you miss, you'll land on a star. See, I think this is dumb. Just horrible advice completely in general. So, you could, instead of landing on a star, first of all, which would burn you, you could also just land in, the vast infinity of space, right? You could just land nowhere on nothing and just be lost completely forever. If you have a goal, you should probably try to work to get to that goal. If you are shooting for the moon, please make sure your trajectory is at the moon, because if you miss, really bad things could happen. All right, we don't want those bad things to happen. So if you want to get to the moon, please aim correctly for the moon, okay? Yeah. The next thing we got here, just a little bit of I don't know if I want to call this a rant or not, but, people out here, they preach being different, right? And, these historical figures we look at that are weird, right? Steve Jobs, homie, took LSD all the time. He went barefoot into meetings, which lost him business deals, just by the way. And then there's Albert Einstein, homie's most famous picture is him with a tongue out, right? So people, be different. It's good to be different. Don't follow. Everyone says don't follow society's norm. Well, if everyone actually did that, society wouldn't have that norm, would it? Why are we all hypocrites? Well, come on, man. Shut up. If you're gonna tell someone to be different, don't look at the kid in the back right corner of your high school room like, oh man, that guy's weird, bruh. You hypocrite. Shut up. Shut up. If you ain't gonna be different, if you're too afraid to be different, which you probably are, maybe not you listening to this, you're cool. Please continue to listen. But to the other people that are out here, just, it's okay to be different. And then you ostracize people that are different. F you, you hypocrite. And that's coming from a hypocrite. I'm a hypocrite myself. We all do things, but at least I'm not a hypocrite in that sense. And also, being weird sucks. Just by the way, just a notice for people that, quote, want to be different, end quote. It feels like you're on the effing moon, right? Not somewhere in the middle of space, as we just discussed, but on the moon, and you're just looking at it. It sucks. Not fun. Anyways, this isn't a sad episode, so, moving on, right? So now I want to share a story from my personal time for the past month, I guess. And so, yeah, let's get to that. So I wanted to get a sling bag, better known as a fanny pack. And so I was, I did a lot of looking around, make sure I found, just the right one that would really work for me, that would fit into what I wear, my aesthetic. So I have a lot of things in my pockets. I carry a deck of cards, my headphones, the phone, and the wallet, right? And this stuff, and I only wear joggers, right? So this is one of the big, this is one of the problems. Even with those elastic strings that you can tie onto your waist with the joggers, like my pants will start falling down, especially if I try to run or jog I can't jog in joggers. What is this, man? So I wanted to get a fanny pack, basically. I'd wear it over my chest rather than just on my waist, because it's funny. and maybe I do it for a joke at times, but not my aesthetic. But yeah, I found a really nice one, right? And so I'm looking. I went to the official website for the bag, and it was sold out. Okay, all right, cool, bet. I'm sure there's some resellers, so I found it on another site called Urban Create. I mean, solid, reseller. Most people, no problem here, and copped it, right? Same price. And so I waited for a few weeks, right? And then I looked at my tracking number one day. All right, it's coming today, and then it arrived one day. Okay, really cool, really fun. Really excited. So I opened the door, my door, to look for this package. I didn't see the package. Okay, so uh, I thought it got lost or delivered to the wrong place. I looked around. I live in an apartment complex at the moment, so I looked at some other doors to make sure that they didn't have a package with my name on it. And no, indeed, that did not occur, right? So after a lot of fruitless searching, I found a smaller package earlier at the door. I didn't think that was mine. I thought it was like my dad's or something. He orders like he's old, so he's ordering medication and stuff. That was water, by the way. And so I thought, I'm like, what the frick is this stupid tiny package? And I threw it out while I tried to go find my bag. And, you know, when I saw the tiny package, obviously, yeah, not mine. And this tiny package was like the size of my hand, okay? And after a bunch of fruitless searching, I went to look at the tiny package again, right? And it had my name on it as well as the company I ordered from, Urban Creed, on it. So I'm like, oh, what the frick is this? And so I opened the stupid thing, right? It was not my product at all. I don't even know what it was. I think it was like refills for certain masks people wear. You know, the ones with the little plastic things that are supposedly more breathable, I guess. Yeah. I don't even know, man. I don't know how that happened whatsoever. So I'm, a little bit down. Crap, man. I wanted my fanny pack to flex on people, but I can't do that. I mean, I guess I can't flex right now. Going outside is a little bit of a problem, but man, now I can't. Now I can't do that. Crap. Right. So I went and I emailed them. Right. Hey, the frick is this, man? This definitely isn't a sling bag. I'm just saying. Maybe I'm blind, right? I got -10 vision in my eyeballs. Maybe I'm blind, but I don't think these little thin straps of fabric are my bag. So they emailed me back and they were like, all right, yeah, let me go check the warehouse. Like a week and a half later, they emailed me again and said that, yeah, they sent me the wrong product. Whoops. And in the time that they sent me that wrong product, they shipped out the last bag that I ordered, uh, and we're out of stock then. So I mean, I couldn't just like they couldn't just send me the right thing because they don't have it anymore. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that was a fun time. Really great time in the week. Really. Yeah. I think that's enough said with that situation, right? I think you guys can understand, empathize just a little bit of what uh what I went through in there. So, yep. Anyways, next thing I want to talk about, a good thing that I can look forward to, and I know will happen, because the chance of it not happening is like 10%. Apple has an event on. Actually, when you're listening to this, it's over. It was on Tuesday, and it seems like they're going to be releasing a new Apple Watch and a new iPad Air, maybe the phone. We're not sure yet, but maybe I'm not sure yet. After this podcast comes out, we'll be 100% sure. And I'm sure you're going to get an earful about it. I don't know if I'll do it next podcast. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. But yeah, the event invitation was, quote, "time flies," end quote, and this really cool graphic that was like 3D. I don't know, it's insane. Apple's always cool, right? Everything they do is awesome. Their packaging, all of it, their products, everything's great. Shout out Apple, great company, greatest company on earth, actually. So yeah, maybe on Mars there's a better company, but I haven't been there yet. But for now, Apple doing a great job, right? So yeah, that's the Apple event. And so time flies, right? So Apple Watch, time, Air, iPad Air, flies. So That's kind of what people took for that because that's what the leak said, and that makes sense. Time flies. So yeah, and it was like a blue logo for the invitation, so people think there's gonna be like a new blue Apple Watch, so that's gonna be cool. Yeah. Now, the next thing we can discuss is Isaac Newton for a second. Come with me on this journey, all right? This man, Isaac Newton, right? I don't remember when he was born, man. He existed a few, I don't know, is it 100 years ago? Maybe less than that. I don't know. He's not that old, is he? I have no idea, man. Anyways, this guy, all right, he discovers the law of optics, right? You take a bunch of colors of the rainbow, squeeze them together, and you get white light again. Crazy. A bunch of artists may have disagreed, saying that this definitely makes brown or black, but, light-wise, refraction-wise, prism, all the fun, dumb stuff you're going to do in 8th grade science class. Yeah, that's Isaac Newton, Law of optics, really cool, right? Boom, look at this white light splitting and making big rainbow. Then he discovers the law of motion. He has his laws of motion. And then he discovers his universal laws of gravity, inertia, force equals mass times acceleration. Everything has an equal and opposite, an action has an equal and opposite reaction. This guy is insane, man. Crazy. Crazy. But we're not done yet, okay? Let's run through one more thing. He's at a bar one night, all right? And one of his friends sitting there, these intellectual geniuses here, and maybe this guy's inebriated. Let's just consider him inebriated because it's better for the story. He asks his buddy, "Hey, Isaac, hey, Newton, my guy, you're a pretty smart dude. You know stuff. You've figured out a bunch of laws of the universe. How about this one? Why are orbits of these planet thingies, we're on one of them actually. Why are they ellipses instead of circles? Why are they this squeezed circle? Why is it an egg? Huh? And Newton, for once in his life, he says, you know what? I don't know. All right, but, Pero. However, I'm gonna get back to you, okay? I got you. Oh crap, big text. And so he goes home, and he comes back a few months later, and he says, they're conic sections. Okay, cool. And Mr. Inebriated friend, a little less inebriated now, I guess. It's been a few months. What's your work? We're skeptics here. Scientists, we like our skepticism. We got to see the proof. We want proof, right? So Newton, he lays his pieces of magical paper down, showing his work, right? And he says, oh, yeah, so here's my work. I invented differential and integral calculus. Let that sit there for a second. A few months, someone asked him a question while they were drunk in a bar, and a few months later, I invented integral and differential calculus to answer your question. Oh, and guess what? A few months late after that, after he invented integral and differential calculus, he turned 26. Yes, this man created integral calculus before the age of 26. At the age of 25 years old, Isaac Newton created integral and differential calculus. Why? So, all right, so many people think this is impressive, right? All right, maybe it is, really cool. I'm out here being 18, and I'm failing these classes over a span of half of a year or a year, right? So, good for you, Newton. You're cool, okay? However, I'm out here, all right, crying myself for the past 3 years learning calculus. And you're telling me that it was invented in a matter of months because one of Isaac friends got drunk and asked a question. You're telling me I've struggled because some drunk dude asked, why are the planets egg shapes? Why do they go in egg shapes? Whoever you are, inebriated friend, screw you, all right? You're the reason I suffer. You're the reason innumerable amounts of college students suffer. Disgusting. Anyways, I hit a few minutes here, so I think we'll continue for one more topic. And we're gonna this is a good one, right? Very simple. I used to be stupid. You ever thought back to yourself and thought, man, I used to be an absolute idiot, man. Dumb. Like crap, a year ago, why would I ever say that? Why would I ever do that? What an idiot, dude. And at the time, I'm sure you thought you were a genius. Now, I think saying this is awesome. All right, it's dope because that means you got better. Shout out to you for being stupid uh, earlier. Yeah, whoops. I mean, if you're stupid now too, which I mean, I am, there's a high chance you are. It's okay. I'm sure you'll look back a year from now and tell yourself again, I was stupid. Anyways, great, great. That shows improvement. Now, some people make this great thing to call yourself stupid, and they make it horrible. Why are there some idiots that's out there and they're hating themselves for being stupid? Why are you wasting your time? What is wrong with you? Why are you hating yourself, bro? You were stupid. That means you're less stupid now. Why are you wasting your time saying, "Ah, man, F me, I suck ball sacks because I was stupid"? Man, I was a lot of things, okay? I've done a lot of stupid crap. That doesn't mean I'm looking at myself now in the mirror and saying, "No, I still am calling myself stupid," yes. But don't hate yourself. Laugh at yourself. Make fun of yourself, sure. Bully yourself a little bit, build character. But why are you hating yourself, man? Such a waste of time. God, go do some more stupid things so you can look back and think that you're not stupid. Whatever, man. That's life. Yeah. I think that's that right there. All right, I'll cut it off there because that's a little stupid. Next episode is going to be a little more definitely on the downside. So I think this is a good buffer for everyone. So, yeah, hopefully we'll talk more in the next episode and I'll find a way to make it somewhat bearable instead of making everyone break down that listens to it. But yeah, I think that's going to be all. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing and following this podcast. It's available. I'm on Twitter and Instagram now. Seriously Funny Podcast. If you want to give that a follow, would really appreciate it. And of course, share this podcast, share this episode. Help give someone a laugh. Maybe send them the episode, give them a timestamp. Like, lol, this part was really funny to me. Maybe you should listen to it. Like, listen to the guy get effed over by trying to order a fanny pack. Lol, right? So give it a share, right? And of course, give it that 5-star review wherever you're at. Give it a like and a comment on YouTube if you're on there. Likes help push this podcast out, so would really appreciate it. And yeah, that will be all. Seriously Funny here. Signing off, Mashnor Kabir. I will see you all next week with hopefully some new iPhones to talk about for a little bit. And I guess I'll have a lab as well. So anyways, we'll see.